Hello guys, Mr. Danielantcliffe here, welcome to another video, and in today's video guys I'm going to be bringing you the top PC watercooling myths of 2014. Now lots of you guys did watch the top gaming PC myths, so I thought of bringing you a top watercooling myths of 2014. Now in the background guys you're watching some GTA 5 gameplay, hopefully you should enjoy that. Now starting off guys at number 5. Lots of you guys think that you need lots of knowledge of water cooling, and that is a massive challenge, water cooling a PC. Now quite frankly guys, if you are new to water cooling you can learn pretty quickly with some assistance from the good old internet. So if this is watching videos on YouTube, reading some guides, or actually buying a beginner's kit, say from a website such as overclockers.co.uk, they will actually assist you on setting up your first ever water cool system, and quite frankly guys, the manuals will give you a nice and simple and easy for you to follow. Now if you guys are still not confident in actually, setting up a custom loop CPU and GPU kind of configuration, you can buy closed loop setups that are both cheap and 100% safe, as quite frankly guys you cannot spill water onto your system because they're self-contained and do not require you to do anything at all. Now manufacturers like Corsair make stuff like the Corsair H100, and these are closed loop CPU coolers that can water cool your CPU. You get really low temperatures with them, and they're kind of method which if you guys don't want to spend time or spend a lot of money water cooling a computer, you can buy them because they're really simple to set up. I mean really simple. So yeah, if you're looking for a water cooling solution, just type in Corsair H100 and you'll find a full series of products like Corsair do. Now at number 4 guys, a lot of you guys think water cooling system, fair enough, it makes your system cooler but doesn't make your room cooler. Now I can say guys that with water cooling, because you're getting the heat out of your system, the heat's going to be going into your room. So rather if this is a gaming room or your bedroom, it's going to be warmer, and if you have a lot of components you can be looking at about 5-degree increase. So if you guys are have a warm kind of room as it is, or if you live in a warm place and you can't bear the heat, then water cooling is probably not a thing for you, because you are moving the heat away from your system and you're actually moving it into your room. So fans are going to be blowing the hot air out of your case and into your room. So that's number 4. Now at number 3 guys, water cooling is expensive. Yeah, it is expensive, but not as expensive as lots of you guys think. Now fair enough, there can be guides on YouTube which tells you you need to spend at least £1,000 on getting all your custom parts. It doesn't have to be this expensive, and quite frankly it really does depend on how many kind of components you want to water cool, and yeah, how much, overall guys it is up to you how much you want to spend. But as I mentioned earlier, you can go with just water cooling a CPU. So say if you've got an i7 on it, overclock a little bit more than what you can already, buy a Corsair H100 or a H70 or H80, whatever they're selling these days. I think the Corsair H110 is the newest one they do, but they're self-contained, safe as I said, but yeah, they're cheap, really cheap, and you can overclock your CPU very nicely with them. And yeah, I suppose you can kind of see you've got a water cooled system because you have. But at the end of the day, you've gone through no hassle to set them up at all, because they're really simple to set up. Now, at number 2 guys, it's you need more than one pump if you've got loads of components, like dual graphic cards and CPUs. Now, from what I know guys, you do not need more than one pump, and typically, some people might need 2 pumps if they're thinking of overclocking graphic cards, many graphic cards, so say dual or tri graphic cards that are in SLI and Crossfire, or Crossfire shall I say, and then say if you've got like a motherboard that supports say 2 CPUs, you probably will need more than one pump there, because the pump's got to send the water to where it's got to go, and if it's on a long journey you will typically need rather 2 pumps or just one powerful pump, and that'll do you quite fine. If you guys are looking to just overclock, say say if you're wanting to set up a system and water cool it yourself custom, and you're wanting to overclock and water cool a CPU and say 2 or 3 GPUs, you only need one pump there. You really do not need 2 at all. 2 pumps are just for the bragging rights, or maybe you want to just get 2 very quiet pumps, maybe yeah. Now this is moving us on to number 1, and a lot of you guys think that you need you need a pump that runs at a fast rate. Now, a lot of you guys will think, the faster the water's flowing, so in terms of the speed the pump's, pushing the water through the full system, the cooler and the better performance you're going to get. Now quite frankly guys, it doesn't matter if your pump's running fast, it's running on medium, or if it's running on slow, because fair enough, water's going to be moving around your system faster, but at the end of the day, if water's moving around your system faster, it's got less time in a radiator, and then, you know, the rads, if the water's in your rad, you know, a lower amount of time, you are basically not giving the water enough time to cool, if that makes sense to you guys. So your pump doesn't need to be running at a real fast rate. I see this on the internet quite a lot, and you guys are like, oh yeah, my water cooling's not that good, increase the speed. No, you do not increase the speed at all. A good way to get more performance is to add more radiators or more fans. If you've got radiators where you've got a pull or a push configuration, put both. Have a rad, have fans on both sides, and have a push-pull configuration. Because the more fans you've got and the more radiator space you've kind of got, you know, just shove more radiators in, more fans, and that's where you're going to get more performance, because the water is able to cool, and therefore that's going to you know, result in a cooler system, meaning you can overclock more if you guys are wanting to overclock. And I'm hoping you are wanting to overclock if you're going with custom water cooling, because it's expensive, and quite frankly a stock cooler on your processor or GPU does it fine if you're not wanting to overclock. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe. And if you want me to keep doing these videos where I kind of debunk some of the myths of gaming and water cooling and stuff like that, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to do some more. Yeah, give me some ideas, and yeah, they'll kind of get made. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.